Alright, we're gonna get started. Happy New Year's, everybody. So, the winner of the poll is Garchomp EX. So, that's probably what we're gonna start with today. This is my current list for that. Let me do one thing real quick before the stream really gets started. We'll go here and just do this really quick. This way. I'm gonna reset that. And so our misplay counter is restarted. We'll start the year off right. Now that that's restarted and ready to go, we're gonna be able to get started here. We do have a kind of current record little thing I made. I'll be messing with that. Oh, all right. Well, I gotta restart the client for an update. Super sick way to start. But I do have a little current record tab now. I don't know if this is how I'll keep it. Oh, well, this is adorable. I don't really want all the cosmetic stuff. Got a bunch of hollow energy. That's kind of nice. I don't really care about these, but I do have them in my deck. I guess we'll update our cosmetics really quickly to have all the New Year's stuff. And then let's very quickly just do that on all the decks we will probably play today. Alright, that's taken care of. Now let's jump into the ladder for our first game of the day. Let me turn that up slightly. Ooh, I really like the board, but it does mean we're probably gonna have to change the color of our record, because that black is not gonna work with this. So let's update that really quickly. Edit. What are we, just put a white box behind it? I guess I could. I was just thinking about just changing the color, though. How do we feel about just, making it yellow? Just making the... just making the text yellow. Does that look fine? I feel like that's fine. No, when it's bright behind it, it'll be invisible again. That's true. How did I put the box behind it before? I don't remember how I did that. Alright, we're just gonna leave it for right now, and I'll focus on the game, and I'll fix that later, because I genuinely don't remember. Alright. Kangaskhan's gonna be a pretty good matchup for us. I guess Dusknoir could be kind of a problem, but I don't feel like it'll be that bad, and we'll be one-shotting everything else too. Grab these. Arven gets us Fighting Gong TM Evo. Right? We use that to get the fighting energy. Hey, what's up, Bandit? Then we go evolution. Just get ourselves double Gabite here, I think. Insert blank image and resize it. Insert. How do I... Oh, do I have to do that on... Do I do that from OBS? Or can I do that from like Stream Elements? How do I add the blank image? Oh, I don't know how to stream. I mean, that's fair. No, my Gabite. All right, we'll do that at like in between games or something. Because I'm not sure. Alright, so we need an energy here really badly, and we have like no draw. But if we can get into an energy, we're in a really, really good spot. Perfect. That's actually super good. Alright, so let's champ call. Guarantee ourselves the Garchomp. Then I think we leave one champ call open. Or actually, I think we Town Store here. Get the Powerglass. Place this here. And then we go to Termination. Oh, wow, what a whiff. That sucks. Let me just pass here. I mean, we'll have Watchtower, so that's nice to at least stop the draw from Mega Kang. So I guess that's something. But it's definitely not great. Definitely not ideal. Whiffing energy was pretty rough there. Not going to lie. But it's okay. I mean, if they just take a KO on Gible here, that's totally chill. Honestly, if it's Curse Blast Lopunny into this, that's still not even that bad. Because we get a prize card here. And that can actually bail us out, because this could be power weight. It's not. Little tragic, but that's fine. It sucks that both our power weights are prized. They take in the knockout for 2. We should have pretty good odds of responding here, though. Alright. Ultra Balling these to help clear things out of my deck as much as possible. So that way I don't just redraw them with Lilies. I have 5 energy and 2 Fighting Gong, as well as a Neo Upper. So I should be pretty good to get what I need. We just evolve Garchomp here. Rip Lilies. Alright, sweet. I'm fine going... Oh, that sucks. I'm 10 damage short. I really don't want to have to Buster here, but I think I have to. Being 10 damage short here sucks. But it's fine. There's the power weight we were looking for. I mean, the only thing that could really hurt us here is if they have Rare Candy Dust Noir into into Jet Energy Mega Lopunny, and then we don't get a way to recover our Garchomp. They have Mega Lopunny, Jet Energy, so do they have Rare Candy Dust Noir? Is really the question. Just Dusclops is totally fine. We're short 10 damage, but we might be able to find that because we have power weight, or not power weights. Funny that Mega Bunny is playable in both Pocket and TCG. Is it? I have no idea how it works on Pocket. Oh, dude, that is just not what we want to see here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Because we can just do this. Power weight to offset. I want to... Oh, what we should have done is we should have Turo's this up, re-evolved. Yeah, that would have been better. We need to get into that Super Rod. And then we could have gone energy down, swung, and lived. Alright, I'm gonna place this. Fighting Gong just for an energy so we don't draw into it. Just Hilda. Energy down, retreat. Force them to have to respond. 290 is enough that we'll KO it on the next turn. We really wanted boss there. Could just get the power plus. Did we have a way into that? Like, we'd have to just top deck it. Or like Arven for it or something. I think our best play there was probably to Turo to reset this and then power weight it. Oh, alright. Well, I mean, that's cool. They just had nothing, I guess. That was an anticlimactic way for that to end, but... yeah, there's our other Garchomp and power weight. Well, I mean, that works. We'll take what we can get, I guess. Way to start. We'll go and update our record, which is something I'm gonna have to remember to be doing. By the way, do you like Skeledirge Terra EX? I don't remember what it does. That's the metal one, right? Or the steel type, rather. I don't really remember what it does. Okay, we're up against Polt here. Do we add a Psyduck for all the Dragapults we're seeing? I think I like yeah, like I like the card. I think it's interesting. I don't know how good it is, but I remember when it used to be used with Badoo, so you could like just push Badoo to like really dumb damage numbers. Yeah, if you want to send it in the Discord, maybe we can play it later. I think we go without playing Town Store here, and we just go TM Evo Energy to the Gible, and then just drop an Iono. But yeah, if you want to drop it in the Discord, in the Labs channel, or just DM it to me, either one works. I really like this new, like, playmat background that they have. The only thing I'll say is, oh, thanks, Jester. The only thing I'll say is I wish this was more, like, interactive. Like, it's a really nice looking mat, but it has, like, no interaction to it. I'm going to Iono because I need to, but also because I feel like they probably have Lilies or something anyway. And so we just have to do, like, what's best for us in this scenario. Alright, cool. We'll go double Evo. For Gabites. And then what's nice here is like I can go Neo Upper onto my Gabite, evolve into Garchomp, and I don't need to do anything. Like I can just still swing. Hey, much appreciated, Bandit. Let me pull it up on Discord. As Cryogonal. Interesting. Tyrogue, Skeledirge, Ethan's Pichu, Moltres. Oh, okay. So I see what we're looking to do here. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's actually pretty interesting. Maybe we'll play that a little bit later into the stream. Alright, so we're about to get item locked here. End hit for weakness. I think the weakness matters more than anything else. I feel like adding a Psyduck to this deck would be good, but I don't know how, like, impactful Dusknoir is going to be. I think is the biggest challenge. We also don't have like healing cards because we don't play Monkey Dory. It's like cards that I would typically tech to deal with this. I have tech for Dango. I guess I have Turo, so it's probably fine, right? Like, Turo's gonna just fix my board anyway, right? Would be my assumption. I think we power weight here for now. Corkscrew dive. I guess the only thing different that I could have done there. Okay, Cynthia is actually gonna matter a lot in this matchup, I think. But I think the only other thing that I could have done is just attach the tools. Just to give myself like a couple extra cards to draw off Corkscrew Dive. Because then I'd be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would have brought me one more card. Which, I don't know how worth it that'd be, but... I think Cynthia's Spiritomb is going to be really good here, though. Because, like, as they swing into Garchomp and then spread the damage, if I already have a little bit, I'll be able to just go, like, bench, attach, swing. I want to get myself another... I want to make these Garchomp as soon as possible, though. Here's Dragapult, so if they have Neo Upper, I wouldn't mind trading mine. There's no Neo Upper. They could have Crystal. But I doubt it. I feel like most decks play Neo Upper now. Counter Catch... Getting rid of a Roselia. If I knock this out and... Interesting. I don't have... Dude. My Garchomp surprised again. That sucks so bad. I have the option of going Premium Power and just KOing this. I guess that's not horrible. I'm gonna reset all this. Put TM Evo down. And we just go Iono here. I'm fine going Town Store to get another power weight. Champ Call. Just pull stuff out of my deck. Go Draconic Buster. Give up the 2 energy. Because I need to get Garchomps out of my prizes. Otherwise, if this does get KO'd, we just lose. Alright. That's good. And also, like, if they want to go for Dusclops plays, then that resets us back to even prizing. Jamming Tower's annoying, but we do have Watchtower to bump on the following turn. We are kind of threatening with Spiritomb. If they put Fez on board, then we have game from just like boss Garchomp Fez if they pop a Duskull. So that's good. And we could see Fez come out here. We should have more Premium Power Pro as well. This could be Ultra Ball for Fez, but it could also just be Ultra Ball for... Ooh, wait. Yeah, it's Ultra Ball for Fez, but why did they get rid of Hilda? Because they haven't supported returns, so this... oh, okay. That makes more sense now. Countercatcher won't be live unless they take this and this, or, you know, this and a Gible or something like that. I guess they whiffed their Neo Upper, which is why I'm like, getting rid of Hilda is kind of risky there. Or it's prized, which would be really unfortunate. They either whiffed it or it's prized. So, I mean, that kind of sucks for them. Let me go and import that the deck list real quick. Make sure I have all the cards for it. Ooh, do we need 4 of these? What does this do? If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, for sure. If you go second and it's your first turn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Do we need this? Water weakness plus 1 colorless energy. What do we hit that's weak to water? Oh, right, the new Mega Charizard. Okay, I could see that. Yeah, Mega Charizard. I feel like I just want a second Moltres. How exactly does this work again? Once during your turn, you may discard a fire energy card from your hand. During this turn, attacks by your Pokemon do 60 more damage. So 60 plus, yeah, okay. So that's how this works. And then we use Brave. Okay. Do we need this? Alright, we're gonna do some testing with this later. It's very interesting. I like the look of it. We'll see how it goes, though. Hopefully our opponent will choose whether they want heads or not. I know that's a very difficult decision for many to make, but you got to do it at some point. For Guardy, you have to spam 1 Badoo and 3 Skeledirges. That makes sense. I'm just questioning if we need 4. Like, if we could run like a 4-3 line and give ourselves like 1 extra card space. And then what other supporters we might run, like want to run. Like, I think there's some stuff that we might want to edit in the deck. But that would be fun to do later for sure. Like, we're definitely gonna check that out before the day's over. All right, we're up against Guardy, which is not terrible for us, but definitely not great either. Well, we go energy here, Iono. Okay, so Genesect thins the deck by grabbing all 4. That's fair. Alright, I'm just swinging. Then there's a supporter that draws 4 cards if you already have 9 in hand. Yeah, that's the bill and whatever. Alright, they just have 2 onto this. Do we just go Hilda here? Make Garchomp swing? Are we just gonna get bailed out? Alright, we'll see. The fact that we have Rare Candy does make Hilda playable. They've attached an energy for turn onto Fez. Ultra Ball for what? Guardy? I think them attaching an energy to the Fez for turn wasn't great. Alright. Well, we know they have Guardian hand for next turn. There's not much we can do about that. We're probably just going to get confused. So then I think we play Spiritomb down, right? Because then when they punch in, we boss Garchomp. Hilda for this. Yeah, I think this is fine. You should probably add Trolley instead of Max Belt when you play. Would Max Belt not be good though? I feel like Max Belt would be good, right? Oh, this sucks so hard. Are we a threat of getting knocked out? I think so, but... Max Belt is plus 50, Brave is already plus 30. I guess that's fair. The question is, like, does that 20 damage make a difference, though? Because, it, like, with weakness, that's, like, plus 40, right? Does the math matter, or, like... I guess Trolley's good, though, right? Because Trolley gets you, like, double Flacoco. Plus whatever else it is you're looking for. Alright, I need Garchomp to live here really badly. I don't think I'm going to, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess the play was to not attack. But I needed to draw cards. Yeah, I mean, I guess Trolley does make more sense. Because then you get, like, your basics out. I'd have to relook at the list. I'm curious to see, like, what the lines are. Screamtail can definitely just one-shot our Garchomp now, though. I think attacking into that wasn't great. But our hands have been abysmal this game, so I think we just had to do what we had to do. Let's see. They have another energy they can attach. I mean, they definitely one-shot us. So when that happens, how do we play out of this? Hey, what's up, Anton? Welcome to the stream, brother. Oh, they're gonna. I think we have to scoop this one. Yeah, because they have one extra energy, so we can't even. Like. Wait, we lived? Screamtail's that weak? That's kind of crazy. What is this game? Is this the one the code cards are for? Yeah. I don't know what the right play here is. We definitely attach here. I think we just burn this. Town Store. Burn other cards. I never really got into playing. Looks cool though. Hey, definitely give it a try. It's a free download, so even if you don't like it, you know, it didn't cost you anything. Alright. We might not be completely cooked now. Is it on PC? Yes, it's on PC and mobile. Nice. You know what I should have done? I should have left one spot open, burned these Buddy Poffins, so that way I could draw more cards off this. Corkscrew dive, just take the knockout. Just an Iono. about to activate my 300 leftover code cards. True. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I probably should have said what the game was called. Alright, sweet. If they get the dark energy here, we're super cooked. If they don't, it's like semi-playable. Would you like to play a match? Yeah, sure. I don't know what the abbreviation is for, but I don't know what that means, but yeah, we can play for sure. Oh, together. Nice. Yeah, no, absolutely. We can run a game right after this one. And this one probably shouldn't be much longer. We're absolutely cooked here. Because they're going to Psychic Embrace to themselves here. And then move the damage with Monkey onto this. Take a KO here. We have to sacrifice a Gible. That gives them 3 prizes. And then I guess our only route is like we make Roserade, Garchomp again. And then look for Counter Catcher. Onto Fez for 2 post Iono. Because we're not going to have the ability... well... I was going to say, we're not going to have the ability to knock out this Garchomp, but I guess technically we could if we get into an energy. Because then we would do Premium Power... Oh yeah, the SIR Iono looks really good. I played it DRI since Garchomp is my second favorite pseudo. Managed to get 3rd at a cup out of 32 players, but struggled against Guardy. Do you have any tips? One, shout out to you. Good job at getting 3rd at a cup. That's awesome, man. And 32 players is a good turnout. And then I struggle against Guardy. Do you have any tips? It's really trying to play around Spiritomb. And honestly, the biggest thing I would say in this matchup is like you kind of just have to get ahead early. And we can really look for plays onto like rogue extra EXs like Fez to keep a 2-prize trade. And it's also about using your power weights efficiently. I think the biggest thing that we want to be able to do here is we want to limit our exposure to like other stuff. The problem here is that they're just so cracked and our hands have been so bad. So they're going to be able to go Screamtail here, snipe something, and then we're stuck with Gible in the active, and that's like not what we want at all. And the fact that they had another Bravery Charm means that they just snipe out our Gible or our Gabite here with the Charm on, and we just lose. Unfortunately, this is a bad example, but it's like our hand was so bad this game, and they just have gotten literally everything they needed. So we're just kind of getting cooked here. Because unless they make a huge mistake, they should just pile the damage onto the Screamtail and snipe out this Gabite. Because then there's really no way for us to win. Outside of, we would have to get really lucky with... Oh yeah, we don't even have the... We had a Rare Candy for Garchomp earlier, so like, we don't even have the option to do that again. Unless they just misplay here. If they misplay, there's a chance. I feel at least one thing from the Guardy deck should have been banned a long time ago. I'm not in favor of ever banning cards. It's annoying for sure. Like, the Guardy deck in itself is kind of just a pain. I don't think the browser matters. That's weird. You should be fine. But if you're having issues, then I would say just, like, use Google Chrome. Because it's, like, the most, like, commonly reliable one. Does Shaman affect Monkey? I was thinking of having one of it. No, so Shaman stops Screamtail. It doesn't stop Monkey. Alright, we're going to burn the Buddy Poffin so that way we don't redraw them. We're going to go Power Up Pro. Champ Call for our Garchomp to put that at the bottom of the deck. Town Store for TM Evo, because we don't want to draw that either. Battle Cage will stop Monkey, yes. I don't want to use my Turbo Energizer here. Okay, so we do get an energy. We're going to be able to retreat out our Gabite. We could go Watchtower to stop the Town Store, but I don't think that matters at this point. We go Corkscrew Dive, draw ourselves some cards. We do get another Power Weight. So we're pretty much back into the game because our opponent just kind of stopped playing, which isn't great, but we'll take the dub. But had they, like, we would have lost this game had they gone Screamtail to the Gabite on bench with the Power Weight. But yeah, Shaman stops Screamtail, so it's a pretty good card. But yeah, Battle Cage will stop Monkey damage. Or, let me rephrase. Battle Cage stops Monkey damage to your benched Pokemon, not to your active. Am I the problem? Huh. Why is it... I'm interested in why it's not working for you. Are you on the, are you on, like, Pokemon TCG, live, like, the website? Because it should give you an option to download it for, like, Windows or Mac. And you just start from there. I'm on the game and it redirects me to the website. I got the game already. Oh, okay, hold on. So you might need to re-download the game, because sometimes they do updates that way. Or you have to create an account. Either one of those two things. I'm trying to make an account. Alright, they conceded. That was a weird one. Yeah, so your account will be linked to the random error comes up. That's weird. I don't know, you may end up having to, like, email the support staff or something. But yeah, because your account will get linked. Sent an invite. Cool. Let's run it. Challenge has been sent. My connection is playing up, unfortunately. Do you need me to like resend it, or do you need to be the person to send it? Oh, all right, never mind, it worked. All right, best of luck. But yeah, as always, guys, don't forget to like the stream so YouTube pushes it and we're able to, you know, grow the channel a little bit. If you're, you know, currently watching and stuff like that, don't forget to like the stream, all that kind of stuff. Greatly appreciated. If you're not already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that way you can be notified of any future uploads and videos, as well as when we stream. And then also in the coming weeks, we'll probably start multi-streaming over to Twitch as well. Just because that's been something I've been meaning to do for a little bit, and I haven't taken the time to set it up. But I'm running out of time before my classes start back up, so kind of got to do that. All right, this is not a terrible opening. Obviously, would have preferred. We'll not be looking at stream, but we'll be listening in. No worries. All fun around here. I think we just grab these. We go this for this. Play this down. Pass. Ooh, Steven's deck. Interesting. Haven't seen a Steven's deck in a while. Wonder. Buddy Poffin here, probably for what? 2 Beldum? I don't know what else this deck does. Yeah, 2 Beldum. Patch is there. I mean, that's good though. It gives us time. I've been playing all morning. Time to charge my phone. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. We're gonna go Arven here. Where I think Buddy Poffin Evo. Let's do it like this. We'll go Champ Call for this. Then we go Champ Call again for this. Place this here. Place that down. TM Evo to it. Get these in play. Perfect. I used to play Pokemon on my Chromebook, but my son broke his, and mine is his now. Hey, that's how it'll happen. Even after re-downloading and trying different mail, same error. I think that's why I gave up 5 years ago, because it didn't work. That's so weird. I'm wondering why you're having an issue. Dead draw, shame. Tragic. Yeah, that's really weird. I would probably just email them. Is it available in Germany? Yeah, I'm pretty positive, right? Hey, Mr. Streamer, how's it going? It's going pretty well, can't complain. Another good day to start the year. We'll grab this and this. Yeah, it should work. I'm not sure why it doesn't. Honestly, you may just have to end up emailing them. Like emailing the Pokemon support staff. Or that too. Try it on like a different platform. I would like to draw cards. But yeah, that's interesting that it's not working. I wonder why. One thing I found out is when you're trying, when you're typing your username and password, you can't use autofill feature. Oh, really? I don't know. I have mine that it's like it's like filled out like automatically, like every time I sign in. Make them all while. Kinda, at least. Yeah, not exactly, but. Oh, I got it. I was like, what are they doing? But now I see. If it's on mobile, it's your Wi-Fi. I think they were on PC, but now they're trying it on mobile. Mew the GOAT, the ultimate bailout card. Okay, Genesect gets the Matangs. The dangerous part for them now is that... Oh, never mind. Wait, Mew was crazy there. Mew's actually just the GOAT. How did they get ever... Dude, they got the craziest Mew ever. What? That's awesome. And they, what is the last card in their hand? Hero's Cape, right? Wait, that's so cracked. Wait, what a turn. That was actually crazy. That was so good. How do we want to play this? I don't think they play any other tool cards, so I think it's safe to just play that down. I would like to get Super Rod pretty badly. I think we play this. Play this for turn. Is there a tool card I don't want? No. I do want to get Super Rod pretty bad. I would love to get into a boss later. Ooh, Spiritomb's going to be great in this matchup. It's working. I love my iPad. Yeah, I'm confused why it's not working for you on mobile, but hey, we'll take what we can get, right? All right, 6 Super Rod. Get these out. Champ Call for Roserade. I think we just swing for 100 here. Just so we can draw ourselves like one extra card. Dude, Mew is the GOAT, man. I love that card so much. I'm so happy that worked out. I don't know what their deck does now, though. Oh, wait, right. Carbink just ignores one of my Roserades. We're going to be able to evolve into Roserade. Again, we can go Arven for Premium Power. That'll push us over the top to go Draconic Buster for Knockout. I guess. Hey, let's go. He's in. They've powered up Mew. I don't know what Mew does here though. I'll add you for sure. What's your user? It's just Professor Gnome. Genome hacking. I guess they could go Corkscrew Dive here for 100 and then get a new hand. That's pretty good. I think the only main issue here is that we can just kind of like KO this. Just do that so we can burn some cards. We'll go Town Store here. I think we just want to like dig for boss for next turn, right? Yeah. I had some poor guy do genome hacking on my Mega Manetric yesterday after I had used Flash Ray, no damage. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, so we go one here. We go Draconic Buster for Knockout. We take 2. And now, I think we're fine here. We're pretty chilling, because we have Spiritomb set up as well, so, and I don't think they have a way to one-shot my Garchomp. And Mega Mawwile's all we need, because we're on 3 prizes now. So we don't really need to go over top of the like, we don't need to punch through the Metagross here. Which, like, works in our favor, because I don't think we'd be able to. Because they're resisting 60. How do I activate my codes? So it'll be in the... You go under the shop tab, and then it'll say redeem. And then you can either scan them in or type them in. And you can... is it 10 at a time now, or is it 1 at a time? I forget how they changed it. What does that do? Hey, no problem. Move all damage counters from one of your bench Pokemon to your to your opponent's active Pokemon. Alright, so it is still 10. Perfect. Okay, so this is just their own Spiritomb, essentially. Alright. We do just have the boss that we were looking for. So we retreat this out. Do we want to KO it with Spiritomb? Or are we trolling? I think we can KO it with Spiritomb, right? Yeah, 360. Let's go! Spiritomb! Alright, there's our other boss. They definitely got off to a slow start, but the Mew was so good, which is awesome. Goat Mew. I think like them having to play Mawile was pretty rough though, because having to play the Mawile. All right, let's get some goat mews in the chat though. Having to play the Mawile made it so like we didn't actually have to care that much about dealing with we didn't have to deal with the how tanky. And no problem. We'll make it a best of 3. Very fun one. All right, let's update the record. And then, do you want to go first or second? Oh, all right, cool. I lost the coin flip, so it didn't matter. Oh, all right, not really the hand we'd want. See a Beldum. Oh, Toedscruel's so gross here. Alright, pretty rough hand. That's okay. We can top deck into like Arven on the next turn and kind of pop off, I think. I mean, our odds are pretty decent. We have a lot of draw supporters available. We have Town Store, potentially 2 TM Evos, Arvens. So our odds for next turn aren't terrible. We would definitely prefer to not lose out on Spiritomb though, so but if it is our TM Evo target, it's like not that bad. All right, they get into double Matang. This is probably one of the better like trainer arts from this like set. How long are you planning to stream today? Oh, drawing the energy there sucks. Honestly, I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it that much. Probably another like hour and a half, 2 hours. Like probably getting off sometime around like 4 or 5 p.m. EST. Nestball Hero's Cape. Genesect is scary here because they get double Steven's Metagross, and then we just kind of lose, I think, unless we get a crazy top deck. So the difference here is they had Goat Mew to bail them out. We just are kind of cooked. I guess not. There's a couple things we could top deck to make this playable. Metal Stomp comes out. Bring our Gible in. Buddy Poffin is fine. Night Stretcher to get the Spiritomb back. Energy here. Sack a Toad and pray. Alright, pray for a huge top deck. They're able to retreat the Genesect, which, like, we kind of knew, but at least it stops them from powering up something new this turn. Super Rod puts the energies back. They boss up. Honestly, the fact that it's not our Gible with an energy makes me feel a little better, actually. But it is going to be annoying to get this Spiritomb back. Alright, bring the Toad back in. Yo, we are just so cooked. What is this? Alright, we're probably gonna have to just push it to game 3 if our next top deck doesn't bail us out here. Because we might just be too far behind. We might end up in a game 3 even if we do get bailed out. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. Alright. We'll go to game 3. That was a rough one. That was a rough one. We take our first L. Alright, we get the run back. I'll play after this set. Yeah, for sure. Alright, and then we will choose to go second this time around. We do not want to go first. Alright, let's hope for a better hand than the last one. We'll take it. It's not great, but it's definitely better than the last one. We're going to get some cards off a mulligan. 3 mulligans. Ooh. Little rough. Town Store is so big there, actually. Because Town Store is going to guarantee TM Evo on this turn. So we get to go Energy, Town Store down, TM Evo into our supporter for turn. The Nest Ball. This could be for another Beldum, could be for the Carbink. Could just be for Genesect, too, to just pull stuff out of their deck, just to help thin. Yeah, just another Beldum. Rough. Not horrible. There we get our Team Evo. Place that down. Place that down. And then even if this Lillie's is horrible, we're guaranteed another Garchomp. Or a Gabite, rather. Oh, are all my... Dude. My Curlies are all prized. Or... Yeah. My Roselias, rather. I don't know why I said Curlia. Alright. That sucks a lot. We're gonna have to figure out a plan here. We don't really have energy either. These Toedscruels exist for the Goldango matchup, and we're just like not hitting it at all today, so they feel horrible. Like, just every time I see them, I'm like, this card sucks, and I want it out of my deck. But I also know that I kind of need it. Alright, there's the Genesect. So that's Metagross coming in on the next turn, guaranteed. This can become a Metang, but I don't know if that's even worth it for them. TM Evo. Alright, so their hand is kind of as... I mean, their hand is worse than mine, for sure. But my prizing may make this end up kind of even. If I top deck an energy, though, it's actually not that bad. If I whiff an energy, then it, like, kind of sucks. They do make a good play, though, being able to thin out with Genesect before going Evo. Just to get, like, as many cards as possible. Oh, wait, that's so good. Alright, that top deck actually kind of brought us back. Alright, so we get to go Power Weight here. We'll Champ Call for another one of these. We get to go Fighting Gong, Power Weight. We go a Happy New Year first name. Wait, why do I feel like that's Noah? I swear to God, if that's Noah, I'm gonna... That's Noah. I'm throwing something at you when I see you. Alright, we retreat this out, bring this in. Power Weight here. Corkscrew Dive. And now we end up... But yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody. We get one of our roses. We're back in it. I mean, we never one-shot this, but... Does the play become... Eat the... I've already uploaded like 30 code cards. Hey, let it rip. It's addicting. Hey, let it rip. Get the good pulls. I have like a stack of cards. Maybe we'll do some code card giveaways in a little bit. Alright, we determination here. Get ourselves an energy. Retreat. I wouldn't say I like collect them as much as like I play physically. So I end up with like a bunch of cards and things like that. Do I want to super out anything? No. But yeah, because I play IRL, I end up with like a lot of cards and stuff like that. And like I do open product here and there, but I'm not like an avid collector. Like I don't keep like sealed product or anything like that. But I do like to open stuff when I can find it. But I don't go like out of my way. I normally use like store credit I get from like winning at events, or like if I'm like randomly at like Walmart or something and I see stuff on the shelf, then it's like, all right, cool, I'll pick it up. But outside of that, I don't like go out of my way for product. But yeah, maybe we'll do some code card giveaways and stuff like that. No, not the Spiritomb. Alright, how do we want to play this? We can whittle this down, actually. Because this is a turn where, like, we're not getting attacked. Like, our Garchomp isn't getting damage on it. And we have access to a Night Stretcher and a Super Rod. So I don't think this is that bad to lose the Spiritomb here. Because I think our route is whittle this down. So this will be 2, 2, 1, I think. It's kind of like how we're going to play this. Alright, let's go Champ Call. Just so that way this is at the bottom of our deck. So we don't have to deal with it anymore. I'll keep the Fighting Gong actually in my deck. Let's just go Iono here. Put us both to 5. And then we burn the Buddy Poffins. These worthless cards again. We burn the Buddy Poffins, and then honestly, I'm fine holding the fighting energy for now, I think. Because 260 doesn't do enough anyway. No, never mind. I'll attach it for future. And that way this also pluses a, like, gives us more cards to work with. I definitely want... Maybe I should have super rotted. I guess on the next turn though, I can go Buster for knockout. Okay, Iono comes in. That's actually not terrible for us. It sucks because we had Watchtower, so we could have been able to bump the Stadium, which is like effectively 30 damage, but Arven kind of works here. Would Dawn be good in our deck? Probably not, right? Because we don't really need... It's not that we really need the search, because we have Champion's Call. Nest Ball comes out. If we can get into an energy, we're in a really good spot. If we don't... What's the most OP deck in the meta? It's between Gardevoir and Goldango. Alright, we'll reduce 60 damage here. That actually kind of sucks. Metal Stomp. 240. We need to be hitting for 300. Oh, wait, that's so good. Alright, wait, that's such a good top deck for us. Because we get to go Night Stretcher here. Place this. Fighting Gong for an energy. Place this. Retreat. We're hitting for 370, which is huge. We get 2 off our prizes. And I have to assume that they... I have to assume they have an out. Like, they're gonna be able to attack me here, knock this out. I think they rare candy for another one. Damn. If I can get into Super Rod, I can remake Spiritomb and then go Arven. I don't think that gets me anywhere. How many Buddy Poffin did I burn? If I have one more, no. Oh, wait, I think I have Nest Ball access. So does the route become... Ooh, okay, wait. That just made things easy. That made things much easier. They get the KO there, they go to 4. We corkscrew dive this, go back down, we go to 1. We get our 2 prizes. There's the Roselia we wanted. Alright. And now, because we have the Powerglass, we're set up for a Draconic Buster on the next turn. That's hitting for, what, 230? Oh! Alright, Iono kind of sucks there. Because we lose out on our second boss, and we were just gonna... We were probably just gonna end up going boss onto the Genesect. But honestly... I think the play is like we just go energy onto the other Garchomp, go corkscrew dive, get ourselves 6, and we either find it again or we just whittle this down. Because we don't top deck into a boss, no matter what here. We take the 200. This stupid Toad. At this point, we just play it, I think. Swing for 70. Right, there we go. Oh, wait. Was the play just to go double Draconic Buster here? Maybe not. How much damage are we doing? How much do we need to do? It's at 270. We have Watchtower, so that's essentially like plus 30. We go here for sure. Do we get a way into... No. Alright, let's Watchtower. We're doing 260, 270. Premium Power evens us, right? $290. Yep. Alright, so I think just going double Draconic Buster would have got us there as well. But maybe going corkscrew was the correct call, because that, yeah, I think that was the correct call. Great set, though. Yeah, GG's. I'll open 39 packs now. Wish me luck. Hey, best of luck. Don't forget trolley. Yeah, let me go and edit that real quick. All right, let's go into this list. Edit. Trolley. I kind of want a second one of these. I want another boss too. Alright, I'm gonna leave this as is for now, but I think there are some changes I want to make to it. Show, do you still want to do a set, by the way? Alright, we're gonna change decks too. So let's reset the record. Heading to dinner now. Greatly enjoy the games. Thanks again. Have a happy new year. Hey, you too. Happy New Year. Thanks for checking out the stream. Much appreciated. Sorry I'm at work right now, so I may not be able to answer questions. No problem. Alright. We'll see what show has in store for us. We're going to be playing this weird baby build and see what we like and don't like about it. Oh, really? That's nice pull. Alright, Skeledirge EX is the only card, so we're gonna mulligan here. Ooh. Don't love that. I mean, if we hit an Arven, this is okay. Alright, well, we needed that for next turn, more or less, but... Oh, our other two Skeledirge are prized. Are we serious? We just see a monkey. I have no idea what we're even up against. I guess we just want Fuecoco, right? Just so it's on the board. Buddy Poffin comes out. Okay, we're up against Dragapult. What's the best? The question is, what's our best option for this? Oh, are we about to just get item locked? If that happens, I think we just lose. Yeah, I think we just lose. Well... Wait, they have a Luxgate. The rest of these items are worthless to me. But I guess we get Trolley. Metallic Signal to just kind of shuffle the deck, I guess. Pass. Oh, wait. Don't we need Rare Candy in order to get into Skeledirge? So we're just about to be item locked the entire game and we lose, right? Because this is Tyranitar. Wait. Never mind. I think there's an out. We'll need a couple turns, but I think we can do it. love if something had 2 retreat costs, though. Because we just need to break the item lock for a turn. Not this turn, but a turn. Yeah, this is good, this is good, this is good. Oh no, we can figure this out. What is this week to? Grass? Alright, so we're gonna need Badoos. Oh wait, it's not even gonna matter. Because they're not an EX, so like we're not gonna do enough. We're not gonna be doing enough damage. Oh wait, no. We are. They're low HP, so let's go to 60. It's like 70, 140. Do we have a way to buff against the non-EX? No, because we don't have a way to poison. I mean, that's fine. We can always 2-shot under item lock. It'll be fine. Alright. So now, we boss this up. And pass. And they probably don't have an energy. Well, I mean... No, they probably do, because it's top deck and recon, so they see, like, 6 cards. But at least it'll cost them. But if they whiff an energy here, we can actually get into our baby mons. We'll be in a solid spot. Because we can Arven for Rare Candy, Trolley. Get out our board. No, they had it. How many other boss do we have in the deck? They had Hilda too. Pupitar, Dark Energy. What is this? As long as this Pokemon is the active items in the hand. This doesn't do much for me. I guess I can attach that for now though. Alright, let's get myself Rare Candy Bangle. Pass. I think I might just be cooked, because I'm going to be item locked like indefinitely. And I'm not even, so I'm never going to get into Skeledirge. I have Moltres to start hitting the Badoo. I'm gonna need a lot of Badoos of my own though. And I think I just get decked out before any of that happens. Alright, energy, that's fine though. Do I go Tyrogue here? And just coin flip my way into everything? Alright, we flipped like 10 heads here, ready? Alright, well. Whittling them down. Alright, we need a turn of boss. How many energy do you think they play? 1, so there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In total, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 dark, 2 reversal. What are they thinking? Like 5 and 3? Assume they have to have a super rod as well. Okay, honestly, I'm not even that upset about the Iono because I just need to get into boss. No! This is awful. Oh, alright, well. Goodbye, Badoo. Alright, we top decking a boss right here. Oh. I think we're cooked. This might not be the deck for this game, boys. I think we're cooked. What's our out here? I mean, we have to... There's a color tenacity. There's the third reversal. They're just not going to play it. So I can't boss trap anything either. Jamming Tower stops my free retreat. Yeah, I think we're... Oh, and there's my boss. Yeah, alright. We got to go next on that one. Losing out on the boss makes it... And, like, the fact they had energy in hand is something I don't think I can come back from. I think we're going to have to change pace a little bit. We'll run that back. I'm not sure. I think we would have to go... Show, what's your username? I don't remember. So that way we can run that back. There's Ty. Sorry, I have to leave chat when I play. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I was just saying we'll run it back for game 2 if you want. But I don't see you on my list, but it might just be because you're offline. So when you're ready, just send the next request over. But yeah, fun item lock deck. I haven't seen the like Tyranitar deck in a while. All right, so I think we need to go second. And also pray they kind of brick. Because if we can't get Skeledirge out, I think we just lose. Alright, we'll go for heads. We did not get it. We are going first. I'm just going to make this a little hard. Are going to mulligan here. Essentially, we need to be able to rare candy at least once. At least we have Pichu, so like we can actually respond to things. Cryogonal would be so good here if we were going second. Okay, this is playable for us. We get double Skeledirge. We can get rid of this. Find ourselves 2 fire energy. And we'll pass our turn there. We're going to be able to start whittling damage here as well. Jamming Tower comes out. We don't really care about that. We just need to avoid Badoo action. If we can avoid that for 1 turn, we're okay. We're in there. Rare Candy. Incinerary Song. Zapping Draw. Yes! We've done it! We got the brick we needed. Alright, we gotta go to a game 3. While we wait for them to be ready. Let's check out the shop. Get a cool Lucario. See what we pull. Ninja. Shuckle. Venusaur. Mystery Garden. Latios. Or Latios, rather. Wally's Compassion. Pretty sick so far. Cinderace. Final one. Hey, we got an illustration and another Latios. Sweet. Alright, start the next match. Alright. We flip. We get to go second this time around. I actually don't know if that's better, though. Because like, it'll let us get our trolley and everything like that, but it also gives them more opportunity. I guess we could go for an item lock on them, though. Or if they open Badoo, we get the KO back. I guess it depends. They don't have access to a supporter. Okay, huge. So, we get ourselves double Badoo of our own. Pokegear for the Arven. I think we Arven here for Air Balloon Trolley. Trolley out our Flacoco. We could paralyze, keep it stuck in the active, right? No, we don't have any energy, so that's worthless. I think we just do this. Can we just keep this one bench spot open? Right? Metallic Signal to draw cards. So we can nest ball this just to thin. And then we want to retreat, bring in Badoo, and swing, just so we start an item lock. To make it so they can't Badoo us, and then we try to... I guess I see why this is good. Alright, Iono here's fine, because we get 6 cards deeper. And we're really just looking for a copy of Rare Candy, and this Pokegear could end up being... Like, this Pokegear could end up being our, like, Arven. for Rare Candy. Metallic Signal. Alright, it's not, but it could end up becoming it. Nope. But that's okay. We itchy pollen. We keep the lock going. We will get into a Rare Candy, I promise. It's Rare Candy or die trying. Don't have an energy. No. No. This sucks. Do we... Alright, I guess we just have to go 2 energy and then retreat manually that way. The problem is that they're probably going to be able to go like Larvitar for energy, or like energy on Larvitar retreat. No, they had Rare Candy. It's even worse. Well, actually it's not worse because this is only if it's in the active. So if I top deck into Rare Candy, it's playable. This is still possible. We just really need one of our 4 Rare Candies. Alright, Dark Energy on a monkey. Wait, they're gonna brain 30 onto our Badoo. No! Oh, wait a minute, wait. That's actually good, because now we get the Fez for 3 more cards. And I'll be able to loot Badoos later, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I think so. Do I have the ability to... Oh. Alright, wait. This could be good. This could be good. Ooh, we top deck for Candy too. Alright, so... we bossed this. So we get our Rare Candy. Incinerary Song. Put these back. Artisan. Get our Badoo. Energy here. Retreat. Oh wait, I don't want damage on the board. I don't want damage on the board because then they just use Monkey Dory and I lose. Yeah, so that's fine. So then when they attack into Badoo here, I retreat. Go for Pichu. Pichu knocks this out. There's another Dreepy. Reversal Energy. It's gonna be knocking out the Tyranitar that's gonna be an issue. Alright, they go reversal. Brain can move 10, but that doesn't matter. They set up the Itchy Pollen. We could actually end up going Blowtorch on a turn potentially later on. We get another Rare Candy. Another Bangle, that doesn't really matter. We do need to get into a Fire Energy though. Yeah, if we can get into a Fire Energy, we'll be in a good spot. Honestly, this is fine because most of those cards were unplayable. We do get ourselves into a Fire Energy. And an Arven. Which is not a terrible place to be. Because if we can end up on 2 Fire Energy, we KO this, that's 2 prizes, and then we just look for this and this. Alright, Arven will help us thin, we'll grab this. And Nest Ball, I guess. I think we just want Tyrogue here. How many boss do we have? None. Okay, that sucks. Alright, we're gonna just hard flip on Tyrogue, I think. Let's go Incinerary Song for 140 and an item lock. The benefit here is that they'll need a Dark Energy to be able to attack us. Hey, what's up, Control? Much appreciated, man. Happy New Year's to you too. CPU the GOAT, by the way. Also, you would pop up when we're just in item lock battle royale. We lose our Badoos. No. I think we're cooked. Alright, we need Tyrogue to save us. I love item lock stalemate or standoffs. Yeah, it's something. We're kind of cooked. How are the decks today? Garchomp went really, really well. This is our first time playing this, and it's not going great, but that's also because of our current situation. Like, we're just in an item lock like situation where it's like there's not a ton we can do. And also we can't take advantage of like what the deck's trying to do because we can't search out our fire energies. And also we're trying to hit against EXs and nothing is, so this isn't the best matchup for us. And also they just monkey and KO all of our all of our possible attackers. Rest in peace, Fulicoco. Alright, we're gonna update the score. Actually, probably the worst probable matchup. It's definitely a rough one, but it is pretty fun to, like, try to solve. I'm not sure if we'd be able to, but it's definitely fun to try. Alright, we got the Boss Baby deck. Hey, GG show. Yeah, Bandit in chat sent it to us to play. So we're giving it a shot right now. We're gonna keep playing it as is, but I think I am gonna start making changes to it as we go. But let's hit the ladder with it and see what we're able to do. By the way, are you able to do a best of one? I'm on break soon. Yeah. Just let me know when you want to do a best of one. The back and forth item lock was interesting. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Bennett, just let me know when you want when you're on break. If I'm in a game, I'll just exit out. We need to be going second, and we're losing every coin flip. But yeah, just let me know, and then we'll hop out. And then if there's a deck you want me to play, just let me know. Are all my Fulicocos prized, or are those not 70 HP? Oh, they're 80 HP. Is there a 70 HP one we can play? Because we're already playing Buddy Poffins. Nope, only 80? Damn, that sucks. There was a 70 HP one that would be so good. We do have Rare Candy in hand. Oh, right, we couldn't get a Fulicoco out. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, we're probably gonna go Trolley just into item lock here. Yeah, Pichu's gonna be good here because it's gonna deal with not only the Rotom Fan but also the Pidgeotto X. All right, so we go Arven for Trolley, Air Balloon. We go Trolley for these two. Yeah. This. Skeledirge is one of the starters from Scarlet and Violet. I think he's one of the coolest ones I've ever seen. I like Skeledirge. He's not my favorite from that like run. Well, actually, no, yeah. All right, so Skeledirge is my favorite like final evolution of the starters, but not my favorite of the starters, if that makes sense. Like, I would say Quaxley is probably my favorite of the three, like, base forms. But if we're going, like, final evolution, then Skeledirge is probably my favorite of those three. You're so lame. What do you mean? How do you just have boss in hand like that? Do we have a second air balloon? If we don't, we need one, and we're about to find out right now. Oh, we need one. Yeah, we need like more switch tools, just so like this doesn't happen again. Because how do we move this now? Can we hit Turo maybe? Oh, we have Kieran. All right, we'll just have to find that, I guess. Oh, it's prize, dude. That sucks. All right. We're definitely putting in either another air balloon or just a regular switch. Because now I have to go... This either needs to get knocked out or I need to go 2 energy onto it to retreat it. And that feels really rough. I mean, I guess I can just swing and put some damage down while I'm here, but... That kind of sucks. If they have Rare Candy, this is Pidgeot. Yep. Then Pidgeot gets Lilies for a whole new setup. I choose Iono. I mean, that's honestly fine with me. Cause I'm just gonna go energy here. Retreat Arven for Super Rod. Potentially. Ooh, do I need ducks? I didn't really think about that before, but I might need ducks. I can deal with Charizard though. Like if they just come in and KO me, that's actually fine. That's actually chill. Wait, that's actually so good. Wait, because we go Badoo here. Our Kieran's prized. I think that's the worst part of this. What's in our deck that we could use here? We don't have a way to boost our damage other than Brave. Is Brave enough? Or are we short? And if we're short, this is tragic. We'll go Bangle. Do we want Rare Candy? Oh wait, does the ability stack? Wait. Does the ability stack? Oh, it does. Okay, wait. So we just set up another one of these on the other turn. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're only doing 140 here, but we get to apply the item lock. I don't really care that this is about to get KO'd. Or I guess I do, because if they go Dusclops here, pop this, KO this, and then I don't have Super Rod. Oh, wait, that's bad. Yeah, they just Curse Blast the one on the bench. Alright, so yeah, I need Super Rod now, and I don't think there's a way for me to get into it. I overgreeded by going for the Flicoco play for the stacking. Because now I need Super Rod, or I lose. And my odds are really bad. I get into an energy, that's something. I could go Fire Breather. Just thin cards from my deck. 90. I don't think I do enough, right? Because I'm not hitting for weakness, so 2 songs aren't going to be enough here. Oh, it should have been Moltres. Alright, we'll go double Incinerary Song. This should have been Bangle on Moltres. I still do enough, though, so I guess it's fine. This just sets up for a Pidgeot KO. Alright. If we find boss, we just boss around the Pidgeot. Ooh, we can just KO Fez, right? Because we go Artisan for Tyrogue. The problem is that we'll need to deal with... Ugh, damn. No. We need Super Rod. Because if they make Charizard here and we don't deal with it, we lose. We lose because then they just go Pidgeot for boss onto Genesect. Iono's fine because I just need Super Rod. This is not that. Is Tyrogue though? Wait, so good. Potentially? Alright, get me fire energies, please. No! It's weak to Pichu, but I have no fire energies. So it doesn't do anything. There wasn't a KO, so Fez doesn't actually get me anywhere, but I just think I need it for next turn, hopefully. I guess this is just more damage, right? Alright, Arven's just Rare Candy. They get Zard. It comes down to if they have Dusclops or not here, I think. Because if they have Clops, they just pop Pichu. TM Evo Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher for Dusclops. No, Night Stretcher was for Zard. But then they just Pidgeot. Oh, wait, no. Because... do they have a second... I don't think they'll have a second Stretcher, right? Because it's... so if they have to swing, then it comes down to... there's no way they play 2 Stretchers and a Super Rod, right? So Pidgeot's just for boss for next turn, so I still need to get into double energy. We don't play Iono either. Because they just go boss for turn. Alright, I need double energy. Super Rod. Well, there's one. There's nothing else I can thin. I have to hit an Arven here. If I Arven, I can guarantee myself Badoo, but that doesn't do enough. So, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have to take this and pray? No, because it's not enough cards. It'll bring me to 10. It'll bring me to 9 after I play it. Because there's nothing else to search. I have to go Arven. Wait a minute. I have Counter Catcher live, right? So can I go Badoo, Counter Catch, like pull up Fez or something? Or like, yeah, the Duskull is also fine. And then I just need to get myself into boss, right? We item lock for a turn, so if they don't have energy, which most are only playing 5, at bare minimum. Alright, so at bare minimum here, I think they're on a Badoo knockout, unless they have energy boss in hand. The problem is that if they just boss up Skeledirge, how do I move it? Because I don't have Kieran access. They had Jet Energy. Alright, so we need Super Odd Boss. Actually, since they Jet Energied there, that makes me feel more confident they don't actually have anything. I could just do that play again, potentially. I don't need another Rare Candy. There's nothing to search for, I just have to flip. I needed boss. Or counter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If I had Kieran, I guess I could retreat. Yeah, we just lose, I think. Yeah, because they just retreat and go. Alright. Little unfortunate. I think we, like, need to be winning the coin flip. Oh, alright, sweet. Bandit, what deck do you want me to play? We can play the, we can play Toad, Garchomp, Mega Manectric, or Lucario. Chomp is best for me. I'll choose Forum Manectric. Alright. Where's my hair red? How do I fix this? Here. Alright, cool. Alright, challenging. Timer's off. Die. True. Alright, we're up against Bandit. Let's see what we can get. We lose the coin flip again, but we actually end up going second. Interesting. What a hand. We need to pray for a nest ball here. Elgium. Show, what have you done to me? What have you cursed me to? Alright, well. What is this? Do I just go Squawk and dip this hand too? Because, like, I need to get into the game. Oh, I should have played that. Oh my god, all of this is awful. We just really might be cooked. We just actually might be cooked. We just went through 30 cards and found nothing playable. Alright, it's fine. Our next hand is gonna be much better. There's a lot of things we definitely don't want that Elgium moving energy to, which is a problem. What does this thing do? Your opponent's Pokemon in play can't be put into your opponent's hand. Alright, that doesn't matter. We don't play anything like that anyway. Alright. So, here's what I'm gonna need. For my Yo, wait. Are we serious right now? So, both of my Dynamos are prized too? You're just laughing at me. It's not even worth it to put an energy down at this point, because it's just going to keep getting moved with Elgium, right? So I think I just sit here. No, I didn't discard a Dynamo, I discarded an Electric. What does this thing do? Move up to 3 energy cards from your... Wait. For your opponent's discard pile... Wait. That's insane. What? So I'm just cooked. Wait. Alright, well, we need to find... What do we do here? Wait, what is that other attack? This attack does 40 damage for each energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon? Oh, so we're just so cooked. We just, like, need Latios to get knocked out, I guess. I mean, they're just gonna Tatsu for boss, right? If I knew that this was a thing, I could have super rotted those energies back into the deck. Go back a few turns, don't put Latios in play. I don't think I had a choice, did I? Yo, where are my generators? Alright, we have 2 generators and 6 energy in the deck. I think what the play here is we just don't do anything and just get evolved into Mega Manectric. And we just attack. Oh, wait, we're not immune to basics, so it won't matter anymore. We just have to... I mean, they'll win because they can just start attacking with the lemur thing. I'm assuming they just need bench space for something. I don't know what. Stop. I don't want to draw energy. I just need my Arvens. Or not Arvens, rather. Because they're not in the deck. I need I need my electric generators. Because putting energy... Because the problem is, like, I could attach energy to Iron Hands, but then they just bring in Eljum and just keep moving it, and then I'm just never going to get anywhere. So it needs to be a double generator play. And then I can Iron Hands look for a KO onto this. And then they won't be able to outpace my Eljum. Because every time they move one, I'll move one. What does that do? Wait, what did they just... What does this do? When you play this Pokemon for your hand, evolve for return. I mean, that's fine with me. I would just really appreciate it if I could find my generators before all my energy goes in the discard. Or if I had like Electrike here too, that would be fine. Because I could go Electrike with the energy from my discard pile. But I can't do that because they're prized. So I guess I just sit here with Latios, and eventually they'll have to KO it, right? And that'll free up my energy. Alright, there's one generator. The problem is that I can't use it until... I can't use it until I have both in hand, and then I have to hope that I hit all my energy. And I don't want to be drawing into any either. Could I use Mew and outpace if I KO this, and then outpace Eljum using my own Mew? So that way every time they put an energy onto the Eljum, I just move it. And we just keep doing this back and forth. Alright, they're going to start taking KOs now. This is going to be Pal Pad for boss. Alright, so I have to make my play. I am out of time. Not a great sign. How do we want to do this? Alright. I think this is the play we have to make. We have to hope we hit our other generator here. Okay, we do. Now we go Ultra Ball to get rid of some, you know, get rid of some energy. Make this, it's just an extra free retreater, not that it really matters. And then we pray. Let's just also pull cards out of our deck. Then we go Tandem Unit. Just to pull another card out of our deck. We have 4 energy, there's no shot we hit all 4. One. I guess I have to go onto this, right? Oh yeah, right, I was supposed to Super Rod. That's the whole reason why I discarded those. Right. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, we flash right here. We don't take a KO, that's fine though. We just stop this from just one-shotting us. And now we should have enough energy to just outpace the Eldrum and just take a KO every turn. Like, even if they just keep stacking onto Latias. I thought that went from the... Oh, never mind, we're just cooked. Yeah, we don't outpace. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah, we just lose. And, like, we need to be able to have Dynamos to kind of ignore this. Because our only option here is that we boss, pull this up, but it doesn't matter. Because, like, they're going to have the energy to retreat anyway. Also, I know it's free retreat, and that we don't have to play the switch there. But it doesn't matter, like, we're just burning things from our hand. Yeah, we're just too cooked. Alright. Yeah, we're out of options. We're just going to get decked out. That was an interesting deck. We just got cooked. I'd definitely be down to run that back, though. But I don't know if they have time. Interesting list, Bandit. Do you have time to do another one, or do you have to get back to work? That was interesting. I wonder, like, what would have been our best way to go about that. I feel like it would have just been Dynamo. Going to look at the game reaction now. No worries. I kind of want to play Manectric now, though. We'll do one more game of Boss Baby. And then we'll jump to Manectric. And then we'll probably do like one more hour and then we'll head off for the day. So I can get something to eat. Alright, our opponent's going first. That's good for us. Oh, I was just thinking, if we played the Boss Baby deck, would we just, like, win because we don't need energy to do anything? Like, wait, we just never need an energy on the board. Wait, what? That was McDonald's 23 miles away. That's crazy. Rural Wisconsin? I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's nuts, though. Alright, they have Flareon. This hand is horrible. This is maybe the worst hand I've gotten today. Like, if I don't top deck into Arven, I think I just lose. Alright, definitely not an Arven, but I guess it's not the worst thing that could ever happen to us. I guess we just throw this down, we item lock, and pray? I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to be able to go Burning Charge no matter what here. Yeah, because wow, they already had Crispin in hand. They didn't even need to, like, do anything for it. It's kind of nutty. Cryogonal will be useful to hit for weakness here, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Because like I said, unless we top deck something kind of crazy here. There's 3 bars, $1 and $1 general within walking distance. That's kind of depressing. You think we just lose? The triple Fuecoco start. He's sick. Yeah, that one's cooked. Alright, we're gonna swap over to Manectric. New deck. I'm definitely interested in playing that list, but I think one, it's not loving me right now. And it's not loving me right now. So let's get some Manectric action in. But yeah, that hand was something. We definitely don't want to go first. So let's see. You know, worse things have happened to us. This isn't great, but worse things have happened. I mean, one of these is going to be for Squawk for sure. Alright, Artisan gets us a Tynamo at least. Gets us our Electrics as well. There's a world where we can actually end up prime catchering this Pidgey. How do we want our bench to look? So I think we need Miraidon for sure. We want an Iron Hands and a Tynamo. I think we go energy onto Iron Hands. Yeah, I think we can go... rather have Mew. Nest Ball for Squawk. And then prime this. Bring this up. We'll restart for 1. We're gonna Ultra Ball to grab the other Miraidon just to pull it out of our deck. Just to help thin. And then we Squawk. No! That's tragic. We wanted... Alright. I mean, it's not good, but it's fine. We really wanted Generator there, or a Research, or a Carmine, just so we could keep digging, because if we were able to take 2 onto the Pidgey to start the game, that would have been so big for us. We do have Boss, so we can chase it down, I guess. And we will have the Electrike to... in order to get ourselves 1 extra energy. But we definitely need another. Would we want to add 1 Turo? So then our board's a little bit more fixable. How do we get over Zard here? Alright. We need them to whiff Pidgeotto. Alright, they got themselves another Pidgey, but I think we still chase that. Ooh, wait, that makes me feel a lot better. Replace this. Dino Motor. Energy for turn. Ultra Ball. I think we take nothing here just to give ourselves restart. Doesn't help. Oh, dude, that sucks so hard. I think we just have to do this then. And if they have the rare candy, like, they got it. Man, our draw have been really bad these last 2 games. It is playable, though. I think we just start to power up Miraidon, maybe? Get ready for, like, a potential Fez play. And, like, we look for Miraidon onto Oricorio. If we top deck an energy here, that's good. That's 2 prizes. Then we can look for Mega Manectric, maybe. We know they don't have Pidgeotto. Lillie's... or Pidgeotto was in hand, maybe? No, because they could have evolved manually. There's Charmeleon, but they're not going to go Boss... or they're not going to TM Evo onto Charmeleon. I think they just played it just so it's not, like... what's it called? So it's not just, like, stuck. Like, that way they can burn it this turn. The problem is our hand's super bricked. And we don't even have a way to, like, Mew restart anything. I guess they could go TM Evo to get Mega Charizard. If they have Rare Candy, that sucks. No, just Evolution. Does nothing again, but that makes sense. Oh, dude, this hand. You think we Dino Motor here? Then we just arm press. This is the most anticlimactic hands ever. We just get ourselves one more. Alright, there's a Carmine that at least dumps everything we have, which is like, honestly, maybe worth it. Because we haven't even gotten to like our generators yet. The main issue now for us, though, is that we're one boss down and a prime in a situation where 100% worth with this hand, probably. Yeah, I mean, we Carmine it away for sure. I mean, I think we Fez first. Because if we can get Generator Boss and just take out Pidgeot and, like, try to establish the Electrike, but like the problem now is like we have 3 boss in deck potentially, and our prize mapping pretty much has to be this into this, I think. Yeah, the deck is best of 1 for sure. Which deck? Mew EX. Okay, we do get ourselves into boss. So that's actually pretty big. I can place this down. If I can hit an energy or a generator into an energy here. Okay, huge, 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 huge. Because now we go boss, Pidgeot, retreat, bring this in. I'll throw the air balloon down onto the Electrike here. And then is there anything I want this stretcher for? No. Alright, so we Photon here, take 2. Oh, the one I played? It's very good in a best of 1, but I don't think it needs to be in a best of 1. I think it's just, the deck seems very matchup dependent. But I definitely do think it suffers in a best of, like a best of 3, because it, like, once your opponent knows more about, like, how the deck works, it'll be, like, a little bit easier for them to play around. But I still think it's good. What matchup would I struggle with? I think probably Guardy, but like that's not saying a lot because like Guardy's just kind of like super broken. Grim would probably also be kind of an issue if we're thinking about like higher meta decks. I'm trying to think. Actually, I feel like Zard wouldn't be that bad. Because like they just play such a low energy count, right? But could they just power up one Zard and then just ignore the rest of the board, or are you playing Flute? Because like how do you answer if they just make like one Zard and just leave that on the board? And like you don't have anything to Elgin to? If you're playing Flute, I guess it's not that bad, though. Yeah, I feel like you have to have... In an energy control deck like that, I feel like you have to have Erika's or Flute. Just because, like, in a best of 1, you'll catch people. But in a best of 3, they'll just know to just leave. I had Lickitung in the deck. I have no idea what that does. I have no idea what that means. Alright, so we evolve here. Energy down. Dynamotor. Bench 2 from their hand. Oh, okay. I mean, that's similar. We just need Generator to hit here, right? Because we just one-shot Zard. Oh, we could have gone Night... it doesn't matter. It's all just one energy. So we Carmine here then, right? Perfect. Alright, cool. We bricked super hard. I have no idea how we won that. But we did. We were able to make it work. Run it back. I've literally never heard of the Lickitung that you're talking about. We do not want to go first. We also do not want to hand like the last one. Okay. Good, 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 good. This is chilling, this is chilling. I think I go hands eel. Potentially nest ball like another Miraidon. Or like a second hands. Or actually I think I just take out a second eel, right? There's Mew. Tandem unit. Hands eel. No, it's prized. Annoying. I'm gonna leave this here. Do we just go second hands? We could go second eel, but it's kind of just a dead card unless we get our prizes out. I guess it's prep. We go research. Oh, dude, that sucks. What do you mean we whiff all our generators again? Alright, I guess we have to squawk here. All 4 generators are in our deck. We've whiffed generator and energies just the whole time. Just pull another card we don't need out of our deck. I think the only thing I want to do here is just super odd this back in, because I will need that later. I'm getting rid of all my recovery. Alright. I better hit double gen here. Thank you. I deserve that. Alright. Amp. Take our first 2. Energy boss. I was like, if I'm like, I'm at the bottom to like 25 cards in my deck. At this point, with 11 energy in my deck and not having any in hand this entire time, I better hit double on the... like, I better hit double on this. This should also, out of the top 4 cards in my deck, there better be an energy in it. Alright, I'm not as annoyed about that, but it's still annoying. This... I mean, I guess this is chill. I'll lose out on the generator. But we'll be able to just drop research and pretty much, again, there should be like... There was 11 in our deck, so there's like 8 energy left or something. 7 energy left in our deck. So we should be able to research and hit at least one of them. To be able to retreat the Squawkabilly out, attack into Badoo. And be, like, fine from there. Carmine. Alright, so we lose out on Zeraora again. Okay. Oop, almost attached to the wrong spot. We'll retreat this out. Bring this in. Amp you very much. Take another 2. Okay, cool. So, we'd like another Ultra Ball. But I guess we don't, like, need one. Yeah, no. We don't need one. We're fine. Since they don't KO here unless they pop Dusclops. And if they pop Dusclops, even if they KO these, then it comes down to just putting 2... I just go Eel, energy from hand, Eel, like Ultra Ball boss onto like anything. So unless we get Iono'd here, this game's over, and we're not going to get Iono'd because they already played Jock. So I guess unless they randomly play like Unfair Stamp, we could lose. But other than that, we're fine. Or actually, that's not true. They could go Hawlucha here, go ping onto this. No Turo for the Billy. I've thought about putting one in, but I feel like with this deck, I'm less worried about like giving up prizes and more like we just need to be the ones taking them first. Like if it's a 2-2-2 race, we're gonna win because we're just using Iron Hands. And if there's a supporter for turn, I either want to be bossing for my Iron Hands or like to close a game out, or damn, that sucks. That's not what I wanted to see. That actually changes my pathing so much. Wait, that actually sucks. Make a mistake and don't put it on the Electric. Oh, we're back in it. Easy win. Yeah, it's like they made a huge misplay. They actually could have been in a like not a great spot to win, but like an okay spot to win. Because they could have got rid of double eel there, and then we're forced to like hope on generator. But yeah, we pretty much want to just be bossing for turn or digging deeper into our deck every turn. Because like Squawk is a liability and takes up board space, but also so does like everything else we play. Like they all are similar in HP, right? Like they're either gonna boss the Squawk, they're gonna boss the Fez, they're gonna boss the Mew, they're gonna boss the Miraidon. Like we just can't pull everything. This sucks. These hands are really bad. I really don't want to have to Squawk this. Alright. This isn't horrible, because I get to Squawk, and I get my Miraidon, so that makes it a little bit nicer. Nestball, Miraidon. Alright, getting into the Ultra Ball is actually playable. You go energy here. Play into that. Restart for 2. Sucks. Okay. Alright, cool. We have guaranteed hands next turn. Which is like pretty much all we're ever asking for. 3 energy in hand feels awful though. I'm definitely not gonna read that, but nice try, but hello. Definitely good try though. The secret benefit to being dyslexic is that I read everything slowly in my head before I ever read anything out loud. Alright, we tandem unit. Grab this. Dyno motor. Attach. Research. All temporarily dead cards, but it's all good. Thank you very much. And now, I mean, we kind of just dig for boss, right? Boss or prime catcher, either one. There's no way they go Badoo here again, right? Oh, they pull up the eel. You loser. The eel on an item lock is much more annoying because now I have to find my other air balloon. Or I guess we could just attach 2 here. Then we dyno motor. Throw one here. Call it a day. And on the next turn, we just Iron Hands. Go to 2. Then after that, we Ultra Ball for our Mega Manetric. So our opening hand was really bad, but the Ultra Ball really bailed us out. But yeah, this is probably going to be our last game because I'm really hungry. I want to go get some food. But hopefully you guys have all been enjoying the stream. And as always, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to retreat. Bring this in. Dyno motor one more time. We'll go amp. Taking 2 prizes. Cool. Now between double generator, Night Stretcher, boss, and an eel, doesn't really matter what happens. Like, unless we get Iono'd here, If we get Iono here, it's like a little rough, but we will have Mew to work with to help dig us out like slightly. So I don't really feel like there's much they can do here. Because even if they like bring in Dragapult here, if our... Yeah, like they don't KO Iron Hands here. And like they can get rid of the Electrike, which is annoying. But even still, we'd have the ability to go for Zekrom. Or I guess Zekrom wouldn't matter here because prize cards are opponent's taken, not us. Live here. This does kind of set them up in a way that I'm not super happy about. The Iono made a very big difference there. I think we have Fez. No, we don't have Fez in the deck because we had to discard it earlier. Okay. Big counter catcher play. Kind of got a lot off that, actually. That gets KO'd, that gets KO'd, they take 3, and then I assume their path is that they'll boss this up and then put the last bit of damage onto this. I think we have to go here. We get a Nest Ball. I don't think this does anything for us, right? Just like reshuffles the deck. Guess we arm press here and hope they don't have boss counter catcher, like boss or counter catcher in hand. Man, that Iono did some damage. Cynthia's Garchomp performed really well, though. If they... I guess it really does just come down to if they have boss or counter catcher right now. Or I guess they could go... Oh, there's Arven for counter catch. Tragic. Oh well, they got it. Well, that's going to be the last game because we've been streaming for quite a while now. And I'm very hungry, so we're going to go and get some food. But hope you guys have a great New Year's. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow my Twitter for when I go to tournaments, it's here in the chat. And if you want to be a part of the community Discord, that link is also in chat now. But for now, have yourselves a good night, everybody. Happy New Year's, and I hope you have a great one. Peace.